Hey everybody, it's me, Small Fry. How you're doing? Welcome back to Let's Play Prisoner of War. Now, just to recap what happened, yes, I've passed Objective 2. Well, not at the moment. I still got to give the reports to the Polish captain and the other guy, the British guy. I have been playing this a lot off screen just to practice my runs, you know, just to practice sneaking through, and I will continue playing High Perception for you folks. So just selected it there just to make sure. Yep, still on High Perception. However, when I get to chapter 3, I'm going to do pretty much a few objectives in High Perception because I know I can do it, even though I have never tried. But I can play this off my heart, off the top of my head on normal mode, but I don't want to do that. It's just too easy. We're gonna load this one. I've got this file back on scratch, and what happened? There was this weird, I think there was a glitch or something. I'm not too sure, I can't remember. I think I overwrote my old save file, so I had to replay it a bit to get back to where we were after we got the paperwork from the German office building. That was hard. That took me 2 hours, remember, viewers? 2 hours of blooming recording, which I had to cut down to like 3 parts. We're gonna go afternoon free time. Remember, we're in Stalug Luft. Okay, I can't actually hear much. I think the sound is fine. Hold on, just gonna make sure. Yeah, it's on the highest setting. Okay, I'm just gonna visit the British and Polish guy where they hang around Barrack 4. Here we go, just entering out. Haha, I didn't even, you leave the door open all for me. Okay.
Told you I could do it, Major. The plans are ours.
Quiet, Captain. If we are overheard, we are finished. We will discuss this later in the barracks.
Okay.
It's as we suspected, Wing Commander. Jerry's using this camp as a cover for a weapons research facility. Looks like they're assembling a long-range rocket. A rocket that could strike at virtually any city in the world.
What the heck?
God. Right under our noses. No wonder they bunged you in the cooler for snooping around. Any idea how far they've got?
A rocket that can target any part of the world.
Begin testing as early as this winter.
Heard that in James Bond, haven't we? And Metal Gear already.
What's this man doing here? This is a British operation.
I am British.
Not any longer.
Well, not him, he's Captain Stone.
I beg your pardon?
Be wary of the American.
Airman.
Most remiss of me, Colonel. This is Captain Stone of the United States Air Force. He retrieved the plans after your unfortunate encounter. Colonel Harding here reports to the Special Operations Executive in London.
Lucky them.
Captain, I suggest
My home
you watch
city.
Hello?
London. East London. Oh boy, some extra bit of, are they getting more recruitments or something? Are they put in a few more soldiers to guard this prison camp?
It's General Stahl.
Stahl? He's bad news. We'll have to move fast.
Okay. Just to recap, this is the guy who chucked me into Stalug Luft after he shot my friend JD, who is an
Major,
idiot.
did your radio boys get that transmitter up and running?
Just about, sir.
Good. We simply must fill in Whitehall. And while you're at it, have one of the chaps make a copy of these plans. Better safe than sorry.
Good morning, gentlemen. I am pleased to see that, as usual, you are all...
Thank you, Herr Commandant. I will take over from here.
But, General...
Dismissed, Commandant.
Dang, you got told, boy. Okay, now what are you
It
gonna say?
appears that a few of you have seen fit to abuse the Reich's more than generous hospitality.
Yeah, the food freaking
Some
stinks.
of my personal documents have been stolen, an act which will not go unpunished.
Ew.
Guards, search the compound.
What the heck, man? It's just your freaking comic books or something like that. I know you're really into Superman or something like that, aren't you? Aren't you?
Sir, we have them!
Commandant, this time you have been fortunate. The prisoner responsible will be transferred immediately to Colditz.
No, don't pick me, sir. Don't pick
Let us
me.
see if he finds the
Yes, they picked the
cold
British guy.
confines of the castle a more fitting place
Yeah.
to see out
Yeah,
the
take the British
fall.
guy away. Don't take Captain Stone.
Let this be a lesson to you all, gentlemen.
Oh, phew. They didn't
Double
take my boot
camp
polish.
security and halve the prisoners' food rations. There will be no further transgressions.
Okay, I think there's going to be a bit of a jealousy going on around here. It's not my fault. We're not going to have much food for the time being. What's he sneaking around for?
Transmitter be patched up.
That is such laziness
I'm afraid
in
not, sir.
production, I have to
We
admit.
are off the air permanently, but at least the
That
guards
British
failed to find
colonel
a
was
copy
just
of the
like-
plans we made. Perhaps we could smuggle him back to London through the, you know what.
The tunnel.
I don't know what.
We cannot afford another betrayal.
Oh, calm down, Major. I think we can trust our American friend by now. In fact, look, Stone, it's like this. Some of the men have been working on a tunnel in preparation for a mass escape. What say you tag along and take the plans with you?
You bet. I got a score to settle with his General Stahl. And I'll bet he'll have a real bad day once the
Goodness.
bigwigs back in London find out what he's up to.
Very well. But ventilation in the tunnel is still insufficient. We require something to drive the air pump. A set of bellows would be ideal. Perhaps you would be so kind as to fetch some for us, Captain.
Just had a thought. I mean, how much VR training did Captain Stone do to get prepared for the prison camp? I mean, he's so good. Well, not really. His controls suck. Oh my god. Now, is it worth time skipping? Well, I know what to do. Remember, this is high perception. Let's see what I've got in my inventory. I've got a lot of currency, as you can see. I have been building up some currency. Now, this file hasn't been changed that much. Due to the fact I did overwrite the previous file by accident. I've got the crowbar still. Now, I do know where the iron key is, but it's going to be so blooming hard to get the iron key, because the iron key is actually in the same office I sneaked into. So we will be needing the crowbar for the next bit. Now, I don't know when's the best time. I'm going to try at night time. Let's save it, actually.
He's even got me rattled.
What do you know about this general?
Whatever
If
he's
you
up
just
to,
join us,
he's
folks,
tightened security and put more guards on
I've
patrol.
decided to
You want watch
get a
yourself
bit of
if you're
dialogue in the
sneaking around out
recording.
of bounds.
Just speaking to all the prisoners about, you know,
They really
various
send that Harding
gossip.
guy to Colditz?
I believe they did, sir. That general seems to follow through in his threats. I wouldn't cross him if I were you.
Okay, let's see who else we can talk to. No, I'll just talk to you. Oh, I'll start a queue
How's it
here.
going,
They're just
sir?
waiting to talk to me. I'm like pretty popular around here now.
You ain't got any bellows, I guess, McCormick.
Bellows? Sorry, sir. You're asking the wrong guy. But here's a tip. If you find anything like that, go careful. The guards will get upset if they see you walking around with stuff.
Any advice on slipping big pieces of equipment past the Krauts?
I'd steer well clear of guards if I were you, even when you're disguised.
It doesn't work
You
in
see
high
General
perception.
Stahl?
Yeah.
I'm
But I
using
don't
the
like it
German
one
patrol
bit.
uniform,
Makes the
as
Commandant
I've
look like
demonstrated.
Joan of Arc.
That's how tough it is, high perception mode. I have not done this
Salut,
in high
Captain.
perception, trying to
Ça
get the
va?
bellows. I'm just still trying to find out who
You seen a set
tells
of
you where the bellows
any
are.
place, do, champ?
The chef uses a set
Ah,
of
he tells me,
bellows
Xavier.
to light the stove in the mess hall. He will call the guards if he catches you in his kitchen, though. And even if you did manage to steal them, you would be unlikely to get past the sentry on the main door.
A sentry, huh? Isn't there another way out of there?
Indeed, there are two other entrances at the rear of the mess hall. Unfortunately, however, you will
I've
not
mentioned the
open them
crowbar at
without
the end of the last
crowbar.
part. And
So
I've
where
got
would
the
I
crowbar, we
find
don't
you?
need to know that bit.
What do you make of General Stahl?
Ah, he is a formidable man, Capitaine. He brings to mind a headmaster I once had.
I was thinking
speak to
something out of the Adam family. Alright, I think that's pretty much all the info I need. So yeah, the bellows are in the mess hall, where I eat my dinner and morning breakfast, or slop. That's all they feed us here, slop. So it's just down there. So what's going to happen, this is the plan, viewers. This is high perception, remember that. I'm going to sneak the same way. You know, past this guy, the super soldier right here, injected with loads of genome cells or whatever nonsense.